long as you stay in that game, and you know
You're
what?
liable to get cooked. You like a fish that's going over there. Remember SpongeBob was telling Patrick, yo,
Let's go fuck with these hooks. And
them
it's like, yo,
hooks.
fuck with this joint long enough.
You fucking with one of these hooks long enough, and then look, the more that you fuck around by the hooks and you don't get caught, start getting comfy,
Start getting confident.
you start getting cocky.
Patrick was flossing with a hook at one point.
Hell
Put that
yeah.
motherfucker in his teeth. Bet.
Yo, it's the MalloryBrosPodcast episode. Shoot it, Terrell.
225.
225, man. Turn up. It's a special week. Believe it or not, added across 225, and that's everything we stand for. Believe it or not, each and every week we locked in. Happy Tuesday.
Nah, yeah. Happy Tuesday. Happy new week. I mean, look, we 1 week out from the election, and it's getting colder.
Mm-hmm.
But we glad to be here for another day, another week. Hope everybody had a dope weekend. We did. If you see this red on my lip, it's because my son legit headbutt the. Oh my God, don't know the worst. You know how somebody headbutt you? Or you bust your lip, and now you just have to exit the fun? Mm-hmm. Like we all having fun. Oh, then you just, now you're like,
Damn, I'm dealing with a busted lip for the whole tea.
Son cracked me.
I remember this dude hit me. We was doing like a shadow box thing back when I was in high school, and we were shadow boxing, and the nigga, he hit me from behind, and I went into like the wall. Nobody knew, but my lip was split, right?
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, like when everything cleared, he looked and saw my lip was split and was like, oh shit, everybody was like, you really hit him. And look, it was so funny because, you know, and at one point, niggas was like, oh, shit, he gonna want his lick back. What you about to do? And the dude came up to me and was like, if you want your lick back, bro, I'll let you get it. I wasn't about to do shit, low-key, but, bro, my lip was lit. I would never forget that because, you, like you said, you really can't do nothing else but I'm doing this and dealing with that. I'm doing the whole thing like that.
That's the thing about having an on-camera face, y'all, too. Y'all take for granted. People take for granted. Well, you know what? It's not a take for granted. It's really like a first world or like a whatever problem, like that nobody really gives a fuck about. You're blessed. You're lucky, whatever. But, like, I really want to just shave my whole beard off and start fresh. I feel like this hair need to go, and I need to just go right down to the root. But do y'all think I would get on this podcast with a baby face?
I would love to shave this beard off, go for a swim.
Man,
shave the beard off, get the clean face, get in the pool, and just have the water just
on your face. Everybody with a beard, I feel like we can all kind of relate there because once your look is, oh, you the nigga with a beard for 10 plus.
Yeah,
you can't now not be that.
You know what you gotta do, fellas? You just gotta shorten your beard over time.
Yeah,
they gonna say, oh, he got the shorty.
Yeah, you gotta cut that down.
Definitely can't just cut it off.
Y'all might see me next week with a short beard.
Y'all might see me next week with a short beard.
I'ma look like a.
They gonna say these niggas got short or these niggas on Ozempic. We just cut out beards off.
Yeah, for sure. We would look scary up this joint if we came in here with just a knot. It would be like, I don't know if I can watch type shit. But how was your weekend, bro? What'd you do? What was it like for you? You ain't start with me.
Weekend recap. Just want to send a special shout out to all of my Washingtonians, all my Commanders fans, man. City on fire. Hail Mary victory against the Chicago Bears. I just feel like it's a dope energy going on in the city on that side. But outside of that, it has been pretty chill, of course. This week was what? I don't remember anything happening.
Y'all can tell this motherfucker got a newborn. Yep. He won.
I don't want to get on here and just,
like a machine.
Talk about how my daughter's getting older, but we at a point now, y'all. Well, I'll say this. We at a point now where we got a dope schedule for the baby girl. And I feel like y'all don't realize one thing that I will say. In that first 2 weeks, we tried as much as we could to have some type of order, but you can get your ass beat, period. Because I want y'all to think about if you had to wake up and feed anything every 2-3 hours. Think about feeding yourself every 2 hours. Like at 3, 5, 7, 9. Terrell, look, 11, 1, 3, 5,
7, and 9. Yes.
Yeah, and then you got motherfuckers hitting you that say, "Good morning. Are we eating eggs? Are we eating bacon?" You like, hold up, it ain't night again. Hold up, what? Telling you, you will literally lose grip on the clock. And now that we starting to get our grip back on around the clock, definitely starting to have more of a life back.
It's like a fucking boot camp. It is. You started a boot camp. Now you just like used to it.
And you're out of it. You whip. I'll tell anybody, your first 2 weeks with a kid, boot camp. You're beat. You're done. It's literally, remember the scene in Drumline where the dude, boom, 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 through the hallway? It's
yeah.
It's literally, they just gonna wake you up. Your fucking fears are gonna wake you up. I try not to get too long with it on that because that to me, y'all, I can say that every single damn day on Terrell's some swim class shit I'm waiting for. Here we go. Let's go, Terrell.
I canceled my son both his classes this week. He was supposed to go on Thursday. Why we ain't go Thursday? Did we work?
No, you said you took him. I thought.
No, I didn't take him this past week. I canceled both. He had a class on Thursday and Friday. I canceled them both. Anyway, took my son and my mom's joint. We went to go and see that new Smile 2 over the weekend. That joint was actually scary as fuck. Oh my God. Something about them Smile movies. Because people be like, oh, it wasn't even that scary to me, whatever. It's something creepy about the whole premise of the movie that they stuck with. And honestly, that's probably going to be a movie suggestion for this week. But it's Halloween. Definitely dope to go and see something scary. Now, let me tell you. This the first time I was fried for a scary movie. Literally will never do that again. Wanted it to be over.
That scary movie is not the one.
The entire time I wanted to be over, bro. It was points where I was like not even looking. Because I'm like, this shit gonna trick me out if I look at it.
Scare the fuck out of me.
But bro, we went to an AMC. And guess what? Shit was ass from an eating perspective. I got the regular movie theater nachos with the Haribo gummy bears. I said, oh, this is not what I do. Them nachos was trash. Number one, my cheese was lukewarm. Didn't warm my cheese up enough. I'm a loaded nachos in the theater type guy. I normally pick off a jalapeno. I'm used to some heat. So the fact that I got this, I can make this shit at the crib, nachos and cheese, it just wasn't that good. It was not good. I was missing my slider. Shout out to bro who came up here, went to Cine Bistro, went to Mike's with his girl. I thought that was dope. Mentioned us on Twitter. Came up here and got the whole hour experience. So I thought that was dope. But
man, went to some classic spots. That's for sure.
Sunday was chill. Watched the games. My Broncos cleaned up, but it's the Panthers. They was hurt. Watched these guys. Fun fact, I actually left. I know a lot of people probably want to know about the Hail Mary game winner. And we'll talk about it on Wednesday. Shout out everybody that watching NFL picks. But I left before these motherfuckers won. I left, it was 13-7, and they had just blocked y'all field goal. I said, if y'all go out here and lose this game, niggas went out there and lost.
We were leaving. We were literally leaving because it was just time for us to go. We was walking out of the door. I done stalled. An was trying to get the fuck out of there. An was like, yo, I mean, we might as well pack up, but we might as well go. Seahawks lost by 30. She's ready to go. And I'm like, yo, I mean, we still have a shot at this. I remember telling Kelly, you know what's funny? I'm literally rooting, not against my own team, but y'all, I'm being a realist. Once they scored that last touchdown, I was like, all right, whatever. But
we ain't gonna
Kelly
score 20,
had Commanders on her ticket. So I kept saying, damn, Kelly, I mean, Kelly will tell you, I literally said, hey, one last play, Kelly. Who knows? I was like, we're going to see. I thought it was so funny that Kelly needed the Commanders, and then they lost. I thought that was so funny. But literally, we was trying to keep it quiet for Sunny. I had Sunny in her car seat, looking right at me. Kelly screamed, Mom screamed, Dad screamed, I screamed. I don't think An screamed. An was looking like Bambi. But
Why Bambi? That's so funny.
cause was trying to get the fuck out of there, and we was trying to keep Sonny quiet, so was on Mama Bear mode. Damn it! Because Sonny was like, "Oh, my first Washington Commanders experience."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah." Crazy, man.
That
What
shit
a time.
was wild as shit. I always wanted to ask you though how you felt. Like, I have seen us do a have you ever seen your team do a Hail Mary win? Yes, high school.
In high school,
Santana Moss.
yeah,
Dallas Cowboys, right?
we watched Money Mike hit a game winner when we was in high school. We've been doing this.
Yeah, but I mean like the Commanders.
Oh, okay.
Like Washington. I remember the Cowboys joint where we all went to sleep and then Dad came and woke us up in the morning and was like, we won.
came back and won, yeah.
I was like, what?
I remember the Cowboys game with the holding call. I know y'all remember the holding call with the Cowboys game. That was a walk-off type. I remember us returning a punt against the Ravens. You don't remember that? And that was to take us to the playoffs that year.
Have you ever seen the Broncos? Stokely down the sideline. I didn't see that in person. I was in high school, and I remember watching the. I don't know where I was. Were we in school? I forget where I was, but I couldn't watch it. I was watching the little old game center joint where it'll just show you the arrows.
Okay,
Going downfield, and I remember all of a sudden it just said we scored. I was like, what the fuck happened?
God,
Remember that?
what a time, yeah, to follow
Back in the day.
That was my peak fantasy days.
Yeah.
Peak fantasy was watching the.
You can't see the game. You just got to watch the little. It was a field. That was way better than what they do now.
Nah, yeah, 5 times better.
Anyway,
moving right along.
looked at the news this week. Right, I'm on Twitter. Seeing what happened, what Durk thought about my guy. I said, damn. They got Terrence, man. Because Terrence loved Durk. So I hit him and like, yo, you see this Durk shit? He was like, what you think? I've been looking at whatever. So Terrence, right, your man got locked. And I know y'all have had about a week of everybody talking about everything. My question to you behind it is like, what's your first reaction? But then again, what you think about some of the not backlash, but like the feedback? Because some people are like on some good riddance shit, like we need to get rid of criminals and not celebrate stuff like this anymore. And then some people are like free Durk.
I'm going to send you this one joint. Yeah, and you can play it, but I Am Dante, that dude literally predicted perfectly what was going to happen with Durk when he got arrested. He perfectly predicted it. I just sent it to you. You can play it. It's just a small clip.
Yeah, we'll play it. Shout out to Dante. Love Dante.
Yeah.
Been in the game for a long time.
I'm about to say, he's an OG.
Say this. I did like how Durk took the approach of not even addressing it. Like, people just talking, people saying, he's stealing slide for fun. He's stealing slide for... He's sitting here, he's doing whatever. He making money. He's talking about his girl on songs, and he's not paying no attention to it. But I feel like it's at the point where he's had enough and enough. Enough is enough. And now I feel like something stupid is about to happen to where he fucks up everything that he has going for him. I feel like he's about to fuck up everything he has going for him. Just for the comments to say, the same niggas that were saying he's stealing slide for Vaughn. He kind of dumb for really messing up his career for this. Like, he really slid for somebody that's already gone. That's kind of stupid. It's just a dumb scenario, bro.
Damn.
I'm gonna say
It's
this.
crazy because Quando Rondo got a video where he literally said the same thing where he was like, if you
Hold on,
smack...
please start over now.
My bad. It's crazy because Quando Rondo got a video out there. Ironically, Quando Rondo. He got a video where he was like, if you smack me in front of everybody, I'm not about to kill you, bruh. He said, because if I kill you, I'm going to go to jail. And the same people that say, oh, he went out sad for for not smacking you. He said, if I don't kill you, or put it like that, I'm sorry, if you smack me, right, and I don't kill you, and I kill you and I go to jail, niggas will literally say 2 things. If you smack me and I do nothing, they gonna say, he went out sad, he shouldn't have let nobody smack him. If I kill you and I go to jail, they gonna say that I went out sad over a smack. I went to jail.
Yeah.
That's why it's kind of like, I do kind of see where it's like, I think Durk, long term, Durk got caught up in some shit that I feel like everybody who's a Durk fan could kind of see it coming. I don't think there's a lot of Durk fans that are shocked at all. I think if you're a Durk fan, you listen to his music, it was like listening to some... I feel like listening to Durk music feel like some exclusive shit because you always kind of wonder how he was able to do this. That's why y'all see so many different tracks, so many things. Damn, Durk was basically snitching on himself. I've wondered for years how Durk can do what he's done.
Yeah.
Even after the shit with Quando Rondo, with the no shit, I'm like, yo, how is he able to do that? That's very obvious.
Yeah.
You know?
I listened to, they started circulating everything, and I was listening to his, what she said, bitch, I got my own fire, I don't need security in the club, the Pooh Shiesty joint.
Yeah.
Back in Blood, his verse on that, which of course, niggas love that verse. But listening back to it, with the hindsight, I was like, damn, he was actually saying some shit on this joint.
I don't see how he didn't get locked immediate. That's like, say somebody shoot Terrell, right? Somebody shoot Terrell up on some training day shit. He owed the Russians or he owed somebody. And when they blast him, Terrell randomly says, Hercules! Hercules!
Terrance, never put that on my jacket. I would never do that.
Imagine somebody come out with a song, and in the song, they something murder, please. Shot his body, had him screaming, and then they got somebody saying Hercules on the song.
Nah, yeah. I remember when they did that for the Quando Rondo shit. It was crazy.
How is he not locked? That would be a family member. I'm Unc up there like, he is talking about the events from...
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know how he's able to do it, and I'm going to keep it a stack, y'all. The real thing that I wanted to say about the Durk situation is I think this is going to make a big impact on the game, in my opinion, because of the order of events.
Mm-hmm.
I think, Terrell, I don't need you tapping my mic.
I waited for it. I waited.
And I didn't need it. Look at the footage.
Terrance, you know what you really are? You're a child.
Anyway, when you look at what happened.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You look at what happened.
When you look at what happened with Thug, right?
Yeah.
Thug is locked on some street bullshit, but it's intertwined and intermixed with the music. Same thing with Durk. Now I feel like people are now seeing that it ain't as sweet as we thought. Remember, like I just told you, I'm thinking, damn, it's real sweet. He out here talking like that. Damn, I don't know why he can't. Oh, okay, bet. So now we really seeing rappers being brought up on federal charges because you thought shit was sweet. And the bad thing is, they don't give a fuck if you Durk and you got 1 million followers, because guess what? The new age of this shit is going to be big fishes getting caught.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, they just slammed Diddy. And they going to slam way more people under Diddy. And they do not give a fuck that you have a following or that you're famous.
You commit crimes, yeah. So,
like Durk, low-key, bruh, I don't see how you're getting out of this. So damn, you about to go to jail for life. You facing life with this. Murder for hire, you're facing life. And low-key, they have you on record gloating about this shit.
But they said that the dude, look up this stuff if y'all haven't seen it, y'all. It's actually, if you haven't seen, it's crazy. It is one of his men was wearing a wire. OTF jam. But somebody was saying that the stuff that the paperwork says that Durk was caught on a wire using like code terms.
Durk, you're cooked.
He might have a shot.
Durk, you're cooked.
I think he's cooked too, though.
They don't come get you unless they think you cooked.
Yeah.
You're in the net.
And you try to flee.
You're not on the hook. Oh, I might be able to get off. You're legit in the net. They got you in the net where they could keep you in the water and you're caught. You in the water thinking that you about to.
Cause you can still breathe, yeah. The hell nah, you still caught. It will be filleted.
If you get out of this, it's gonna be like when Snoop got out of that case back in. Remember when Snoop beat that case and he was sitting there like this? That nigga thought this it. Yo. The only reason why I say this is because we got so much musical evidence. The fans got so much insight into your bullshit that it ain't even hard for us to convict you.
Yeah. And I think
and we all know the truth.
Yeah, and what's sad about it, bro? And we've said this on this podcast before, but the slide for Von shit, I was telling Terrance, like, God forbid something happened that way to somebody in your life and you're met with thousands of fans of your music and of your music, should I say, your persona, telling you gotta go and do this for your guy. It can kind of stick in your mind. You know what I'm saying? It might make you act different. It's not just social media. Like, this shit is motherfuckers every day. I do not subscribe to the term like it's just social media.
Yeah.
And what it made me think about is that shit might have definitely got the dirt. It might have definitely influenced what he did or what he put in motion years ago. That maybe now he could reflect on and be like, damn, I didn't. Like, looking back, maybe I wouldn't have done that. But you see, you ain't gonna get caught. Nobody, that's what people don't get. He ain't just get hemmed up for some shit he did 2 weeks ago, a week ago, a year ago. You're getting hemmed up for some shit that happened a couple of years ago, few years ago.
2 years ago.
Like, so, but it made me just...
You getting hemmed up on some shit that has happened that not you thought you was good on, but you could like tell, yo.
Yeah. And just going back to Dante's point about how the same people that told you to slide for Von will now tell you, damn, you was dumb for doing that. We watch shows like Power, BMF. We watch shit where like, oh, okay, cool. This character is this type of way. This they life. This what they do. And then we root for them to do certain shit. We'll be like, oh, Ghost gotta kill his ass. We watching The Wire. We might be like, Avon gotta smoke him or else he gonna get caught up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I realized that a lot of these kids and a lot of people that listen to these artists' music, they believe in your persona and want you to live that shit all the way out if that's what you rap about. You feel that? Like,
that's a fact.
The niggas and the kids and they always talk about how it's like a young white boy under Dirk comments saying slide for Von. That's because he bought the character. He really think, hey, this is what you should do. You're the guy that raps like this, so you need to go and kill him. And they look at this shit like, it's almost like some people look at the culture like TV, in a sense. I hate that this ended up happening with Dirk because then the opposite side of everybody watching, oh, he's a real nigga, he did this, whatever, is this side. Where the nigga's now gone.
Yeah.
And it happened with Thug. Now it's happened with Dirk. It's like, damn, losing both of their efforts in music to some shit like this.
I'm not going to act like Dirk is this monster when it comes to music. It's just like a well-known dude who is at the very top of the street shit. That's why I said this shit going to make a bigger wave than y'all think because Dirk might not be Drake level. Dirk might not be a, very lyrical musician at all. He might not be a musician you favor at all. The only thing is, he's somebody that does come from Chirac. That not necessarily say he's the king over there, but like a OG in the music scene in Chicago.
That Chicago wave,
That Chicago wave, right? So he has shown those niggas how long you can sit on top of that.
That's a fact.
He has showed these young niggas, hey, we gonna spin on they block. And then since I wasn't there, but those was my niggas, I can talk about it and low key I can be scot-free. Dog, y'all wanna watch some shit? I think it's called Crime Families or The Crime whatever on Netflix. It's a Netflix OG series. I watched that like 4 years ago, and that's when I first learned about why they started doing RICO cases, because these mob bosses was getting smart, and it's like, okay, bet. if I got a problem with you, I'm going to send Joey down there, do what he does. I'm going to pay him, and then I don't have to deal with you anymore. And when the cops come, they take Joey.
And Joey gonna sit down for me for...
Joey's going to sit for me for 3 years because when he go in there, he's in there with people he know. He's protected. We take care of his family. I'm a boss.
Nah, yeah.
And Joey putting in work for me. When Joey get out,
He gonna be taken care
he'll
of.
be taken care of. Because they knew y'all was doing that, they said, okay, bet, we can get you down on, you know, shit like this here, which is the Durk situation, which is murder for hire, which is we know that you had involvement in this shit with Quando Rondo and his cousin. The shit is terrible, y'all. I'm going to just keep it a stack, though. I'm hoping that the seriousness of this and the seriousness of, like, cases with Young Thug, I think we need to get back to just making music, you know, and just kind of pump faking. I beat a nigga ass if he try me.
Nah, yeah.
You know, pump fake. I think we definitely need to get more away from niggas threatening even.
Who was Durk signed to? Was he signed to 300?
Oh, I'm not a
Who? I got you.
industry dude. But we get real confident and like what's dudes who said this? That these dudes want to have a gun now. Y'all gonna tell me who said that, but dude said on the interview, he was like, when we was young, oh, G Herbo. Herbo was talking about how he said when we was coming up, it was a nigga in the hood that was a real killer. And everybody knew that, but you ain't have to be that. You could have been a nigga that just was a hustler. You could have been a nigga that did whatever. And nobody would have said you were a bitch because you weren't a killer.
Okay.
He said these days, it's if you don't got a switch or you don't got a Glock, you a bitch. If you don't got a lethal weapon, if you're not a killer, if you're not a striker, you're nothing. Mm-hmm. I definitely think we need to get away from that because this Durk shit, that is the best ending to that story. Rich, jail, rich. Because Durk gonna go to jail, he's still gonna be rich. You're still gonna have all the bullshit of being a
family
whatever
still
rich.
Be taken care of.
Yeah, but this is the best outcome for that life. Sure, say I'm lying.
No, you're right because
I guess unless
the other side. I mean, yeah, but what you right though because there is no happily ever after in that shit.
Not in that. Because don't say, oh, well, what about T.I.? He used to do this. Or what about these other rappers that, well, guess what? Them niggas not out here doing it no more. We talk about Durk shit from a couple years ago.
If you're going to stay in the game, is to say, that's why I like that. That's why there's such a poetic, like, there's so many poetic elements to, like, Paid in Full with Mitch. Because you can legit see, like, yo, if you stop this, you'll be straight. But the nigga loved the game so much, and what ended up taking him out, you know, being somebody super close to him, it still make you feel like every time you watch, you feel like, damn, what if these niggas would have did something different? Or what if this shit would have ended different? Like that, every time I watch Set It Off, I think they could potentially get away. Every time. And it just go to show that once you start doing that, you're right. You're not gonna get out of it. And the best ending is for you to be alive in the jail. Otherwise, you're gonna die.
The reason why you want Mitch to get out of the situation, you want Cleo to pull out of that garage instead of them all die, is because of how you learned their human qualities. Mm-hmm. You watch the movie, you say, you know what? Even though they robbing banks, they actually cool chicks. Same thing with who was we just talking about that we named beside
Mitch.
Same thing with Mitch. You see the heart in the nigga. You see he not necessarily tricking. He hustling, but stand-up nigga. You think, damn, I want to see the nigga win. But like you said, in the game, It ain't about who you are. Because the game don't apologize or don't discriminate. Long as you stay in that game,
and you know
you're
what?
liable to get cooked. You like a fish that's going over there. Remember SpongeBob was telling Patrick, yo,
let's go fuck with these hooks. And
them
it's
hooks.
like, yo, fuck with this joint long enough.
You fucking with one of these hooks long enough, and then look, the more that you fuck around by the hooks and you don't get caught, start getting comfy.
Start getting confident.
Start getting cocky.
Patrick was flossing with a hook at one point.
Hell
Put that
yeah.
motherfucker in his teeth. Bet. That's a fact. Now,
Yank you out of this world.
and Brody, these record labels, they don't give a fuck. They want you to be that person. That's what's
100%.
gonna work. Durk, you try and work with Morgan Whalen and them, cool, you can have one record. But we gonna need that shoot 'em up, bang, bang. And then when you get locked, they like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn it, yeah. And I feel like this
And
is...
that's the crazy thing. Like the interview that goes viral every year with Leo Cohen was on a Breakfast Club. And they was like, yo, it seemed like you signed an artist, but like, you don't think like y'all should like try to help them out with their situation, whatever, or whatever. And you don't think y'all investing in people and taking advantage of whatever. And he legit told Charlamagne, I got a family to feed. AKA, I'm going to exploit these niggas, make them make all the money, and I'm going to take all the money back to my folks. It be plain as day. That's what they do. That's what they doing. Whoever he signed to, Empire, Alamo, they don't give a fuck that he locked up right now. For the person. They thinking about the projects they was promised, all the shit they had lined up money-wise. Damn, I guess we got to cancel the tour that was coming after his next album. Or damn, I guess we got to cancel this. Last thing they worried about is this nigga being locked up and his family well-being.
Nah, yeah, and honestly, fuck it. They're not going to.
That's true.
They don't even really have to.
It's
Best
on you
Buy
to do
don't
that.
give a fuck about what you doing for your whatever when you leave. They say your motherfucking ass is up at front lanes checkout. You need to be up there. We don't give a fuck.
That's true. And they paying
Terrell,
you.
you used to be that boss. Somebody come in late and they say, "Oh, I had a dog, my dog Noodles." So let me tell you something. Noodles, he been having diarrhea, and Noodles,
Terrance, you got me.
you
fucking-
already lost Terrell.
That's not true.
He don't give a fuck.
Ask anybody that worked for me who you could come talk to about stuff like that. Like
Whoever
I'm
worked
a
for
human
Terrell
first.
and thought that you was comfortable talking to the nigga, guess
comment
what?
on the video, and
He
you'll
ain't
see.
give a fuck.
If anybody you
He
can come
still looked at your ass like work.
Terrance, nah,
He
but
said,
some
"Oh,
shit
I'm
was
so
too
sorry to hear
real.
about
I had
that."
an employee tell me that they got random tickets to a
Sign
concert.
here.
I'm like, fuck it, you're going. Fuck it. You know why? Because life bigger than this fucking box that we worked in. And that was a problem. They used to tell me they used to tell me you too nice. You give people what they want. You can never put that on my jacket. But you're right, though, about how at the end of the day, it is on Durk now.
It is.
Next thing I want to talk about was Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator's album came out. Shout out to everybody that listened to it. Today, we have not listened to it yet. But he made the decision to drop this album on a Monday. Like, his album didn't come out on Friday. Motherfucker came out on Monday. So, I wanted to play this clip of why he was talking about it. I mean, of why he made the decision to do that, and then get your thoughts on it.
I think we
Tyler
should put
Week.
music out again on Tuesdays instead of Fridays for some reasons. I know people think because of the weekend they could listen to stuff and streams go up, and the streaming people are like, oh, streams go up on the weekend, but I think it's a lot of passive listening at parties, or people get the time to go to the gym, so they're not really listening. And people on the weekends, they want to chill and just hang out, so they're not really listening. But I think if you put it out during the week, man, that commute to work or that commute to school or just whatever that is, you really have that hour or 30 minutes in it to really dive in and really listen, because once that's over, you got to get to work. And I think when that time is shorter, kind of like procrastination, you get more done, even with listening.
So, I actually low-key kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
Music used to come out on Tuesdays. And if you've been keeping up with Tyler, like, this album specifically, he, like, wants people to listen to it the right way. Like, he tweeted and was like, y'all make sure y'all listen to this album. Don't be on your phone. Don't be listening to people. Like, put on headphones, actually listen type shit. And I do think Friday is a chaotic day to drop music, low-key, for the world.
It is. It definitely is something that he could, like, start. It's a trend that he could definitely, I don't know if he's the first, but it sounds like a good idea, especially what he's saying. I think most people are sitting down and saying, all right, bet what I miss on Monday through Thursday versus the rush and flash of the weekend, Friday.
Yeah.
Plus, everybody else's music is dropping Friday. It is dope to get, especially when you're a big artist.
Yeah, and you know what? I think a lot of people will follow suit, but it's going to be tough because Billboard has everybody pegged to that Friday schedule. Because what Tyler just did is he cut a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off of his release week. So he sacrificed streaming numbers to do this, which I think makes it even better that he did it. We haven't got a chance to listen to the album yet. We're going to listen to it.
Sacrifice streaming numbers?
You put out your album on anything other than Friday, you're shaving days off of your first week numbers.
Oh, because it's going to get back to Friday.
Because it's Friday to Friday, yeah. So, he made that sacrifice.
When you say streaming numbers, I'm thinking just period. More than first week.
Like overall, yeah. I'm thinking about the...
I'm thinking the album not doing well versus first week.
Yeah. Well, everybody's going for a number one album. Your best shot at getting a number one is always your first week because that's when the most eyes on your project. And with more music coming out, it get tougher to get the number one. So the fact that he sacrificed that, I think is dope. He's one of the last of the conceptuals that we have left. So it's kind of like, I appreciate all of the decisions that he makes for his album releases. And I'm not even a big Tyler fan. But his album is out. I would like to know
Chromacopia.
I would like to know how people think about that joint, cause
I'm definitely excited to check that album out, y'all. I don't know what the album is gonna be, about as far as subject matter, but like, there's definitely some mixed reviews, and that's what makes for good art. Mm-hmm. I'm excited for it.
Tyler fans seem to love it. I need to listen to it as somebody who's not the biggest Tyler fan.
And
I want to see what I pick up on. You had something to tell us about Nick Cannon.
Nah, there was a Nick Cannon tweet going around, or a clip of him talking about Mariah Carey. I am going to send that to you so you can play it.
Good old Nick Cannon. I just watched his joint with Dr. Umar. You need to watch that joint. It was actually pretty good. He got a brand new YouTube channel.
A new one?
Yeah, it's like Cannon's Class TV or...
It ain't always been the same thing, Cannon's Class?
Nah, when I watched it, he had like 800 subs. Like he must have just made that channel and put their interview up there. Interview had like 25,000 views, but still.
One of the niggas' baby mamas deleted the first joint.
All right, let's see. All right, y'all, let's get it.
Married in my 20s still, you know what I mean, to the biggest star in the world. My trajectory was here, and then hers, she's already in a different stratosphere. I would lay up at night thinking like, is this who I am? Am I Mariah's man?
Yeah.
Is that what my life is supposed to be? There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, this ain't,
You had to
this
be a
ain't the
different
hustler.
version of yourself.
And then when you have children, your man shit is like, wait, I'm carrying the purse, the diaper bag, I'm standing on the corner. I'm like, wait, she rocking being all the alpha that
Well,
she
by the way,
is.
she deserves it. By the way.
I believe she needs a dude like that.
Yeah.
I'm just not that dude. Her and I never had problems.
Yeah.
Never argued. Never even with me struggling in this space.
Yeah.
She's so understanding and so evolved and lives in her own world. That's the thing. When someone has their own world and you got to be a participant in that. You know what I mean? Like I'm main character. It was like
I get what the nigga's
muscle
saying too.
atrophy.
I get what he's saying, and I get why people would have an issue with that. He not necessarily saying like she was making me feel this way, or she was doing this and telling me, oh, you ain't this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It wasn't like she was throwing the money at him. It just seemed like, based on what he said, it seemed like he more so had a personal issue not being at her level.
Yeah.
You know? It didn't seem like the money, because think about it. Sometimes certain experiences with men dating chicks with money is the girls throw the money in their face.
Yeah.
Start making them feel smaller. But then there's a situation like Nick Cannon, both exist, where it seemed like he just like is intimidated by, he was like, I'm holding her purse, I'm holding a diaper bag. Like,
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying for sure, but that does say more about you than it do her.
Yeah, it does. Like for me, him saying, I'm holding a purse, I'm holding a diaper bag, I'm like, yo, she's bossing up being I think, only reason why I wanted to talk about this is because it's a big group of men that do think it's intimidating to talk to a woman that's even slight step more successful than you.
Uh-huh.
And it's it's a new world. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm just out here dating in the same world y'all are dating in. But I mean, when you look at this situation with Nick Cannon, I feel like it's some lame shit. You had Mariah Carey, and I fuck with Nick Cannon, but you had Mariah Carey, and you weren't just like a producer or you weren't just a small guy. You were literally Nick Cannon. I felt like I felt like that was so dope. When Nick Cannon had Mariah Carey, I felt like, wow, you know what? Nick Cannon really made well for himself. Like, he grew up, got with Mariah Carey. He's on America's Got Talent. He kind of went straight, not straight edge, but like he cleaned his shit up. Like, he's not on kid shit anymore. America's Got Talent, wilding out, his own shit. Nick Cannon never to me was like not successful for him to feel that type of ego strike. That's why I think it's crazy how you could want a woman, and this is my experience. It's crazy how you can want a woman, then when you get her, you're intimidated by who you were attracted to. That's like, An is a model, right? That's like me getting with her and then being intimidated by, a photographer saying, oh, yo, you should model. When we first went to this collective event in Seattle, one of the first events me and her ever went to Dolo, the same event. When we went there, I knew a lot more people than me. I'm not even from out here. It's white boys coming up to her saying, yo, how you been? Yo, what's up? My name is this person. We did a shoot together. Yo, we got to shoot more. Yo, hit me on IG. If I'm intimidated by that, I should just not get with it.
Yeah.
Nick Cannon, this is my only point. Nick Cannon, you could have been intimidated by Mariah Carey before you got with her. But you got with her, you knocked her up, you got 2 kids, and in a relationship, I guess you couldn't just take the back seat. But to me, it speaks to like, there's too much of our work life, y'all, included in like the relationship. You don't think? And maybe we don't want to get off on a topic that we done talked about before, but I think the Nick Cannon conversation just kind of shed a light to me about how, like, you shouldn't even really be thinking about your status when you laying in bed with Mariah Carey every night. You shouldn't be thinking about how, oh, well, she got more fans than me, or, the pressure of it is me. Because Nick Cannon, what did you go on to do? You go on to have a bunch of baby mamas from women that clearly are on no status of Mariah Carey. So it just looked like...
Not even that you went and got with all of these women, because the nigga, if you don't know about Nick Cannon, he went on to have like hella more babies, but with a bunch of different women. And it's not even that those women ain't at Mariah level, it's you made sure they weren't at your level socially. You made sure that they were below you. It ain't like you left Mariah Carey, because Nick Cannon is a sniper.
Nick Cannon's a sniper.
Nick Cannon is a certified
resume,
sniper, one of the
filthy,
most decorated resume joints that you would never think.
That's why I'm like, yo, you shouldn't have been intimidated by Mariah Carey. You been that nigga.
You been that guy.
Nick Cannon been that dude.
Yes. So the fact that you went and got all these women that's not at Mariah level, but also not even at your level, it goes to show that that's the type of guy he is, maybe. Maybe he the type of guy where the type of chick he need to deal with is a girl that doesn't have more going on than him to where he feels that small again. And I do feel like, I guess you could call it trauma that he created for himself with that. But like, I think the relationship with Mariah Carey and him feeling small in that relationship set the tone for what he would end up going on to do, period. Like, I don't think he'll ever date anybody her level again.
And you know what they say? There's always that one. There's that one joint that you talk to that either fucks you up or sets the standard that might be unreachable for anybody after. And that's why you don't see somebody go with somebody after. But I think with Mariah, one theory that I have with successful men who date is they want a successful counterpart to be successful with, like Will and Jada. Like, Will Smith box office ain't Jada Pinkett box office, but Jada Pinkett is box office.
Yes.
Just not Will yet. But it's dope for me to grind, you to grind. We do this together. Look, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Jay-Z and Beyonce numbers at one point. This is Jay-Z and this is upcoming Beyonce. Jay been with Beyonce long enough for Beyonce to become Beyonce.
First of all, let's put a pin in that. Beyonce was Beyonce when she got with Jay. Now, this is the thing.
No, but I mean,
she was
you know what I'm
Destiny's
talking about.
Child. Beyonce still.
She wasn't selling more records than Jay.
He
when
was
she got
on
with Jay.
Dangerously in Love. Like, he was on Dangerously in Love. Like, he was the big act on the.
And that's all I
So,
mean.
that is true. He definitely grew her up.
When she got her power, what does he do? Step out on her. It's fucked up. But I do think women athletes, women rappers,
Actresses?
women actresses, anybody in power, I feel like it is hard for them to maintain a relationship. And I won't even say actress, because actress is different.
Well, do you think what you
I
getting
think-
ready to say applies to all women with money?
No.
Because sometimes you ain't famous, but sometimes you make a couple hundred racks, or you might make 90 grand and you might not want to date the guy that make, you know what I'm saying?
So look, all right, bet. So this theory that I have right here is only for musicians and
Okay.
sports athletes.
Like people with fame.
Any position where a woman has to talk her shit,
Oh, yeah.
music, sports, I feel like it's harder for those women to get married because of the responsibility that you have to do as the woman lead, whatever.
Uh-huh.
You're sitting in such a like masculine role. Whatever man you get with gotta be cool with playing a backseat. And men have shown y'all that we not that good at that. That's why I think it's gonna be hard for a Meg Thee Stallion to get married. It's gonna be hard for you getting out there and you talking your shit. What can a nigga do for me? Right. That's why you probably won't get married, not because you're horrible. This has nothing to do with her.
So you putting it back on the Mariah Careys.
I'm saying,
Are you now blaming the Mariahs?
No, y'all. I'm not blaming women. I'm saying I don't think men have the egos that can withstand the backseat role. This is on men only. I do not think a man can be in a relationship with a female rapper and really sit in that backseat. At some point,
What about Viola
you're gonna
Davis'
feel like
husband?
your nuts are being stepped on.
There are men out there that could do
Troy,
it.
you said who?
Viola Davis' husband.
But
He's
think
an
about it.
actor. He's an actor.
No, but we're not talking about actors and actresses, because you, as an actress, you don't have to talk your shit like a sports athlete.
I've got the Tony. I've got the Oscar. I've got the this. I've got the that. I am basically married.
But
She
look-
do talk her shit.
But she go home to her husband every night, and she don't have to be nobody on social media. She don't gotta talk no shit. She don't gotta strut her shit. She just acts in a movie. It's poetic. It's film. It's real Hollywood. This new shit with social media. That's why I said, when you look at what you have to do as a female athlete, female rapper, y'all can talk about Angel Reese showing her body off a lot, but she making money doing that. You know, she getting her ends doing that. Same thing with these rappers. They gonna talk about
And so you
that
don't think
life,
there's
but-
any men out there that can deal with a woman like that? I think there are. I think those women you talking about are
Yeah.
going to end up with men that either make more than them
yeah.
or that can take the.
Well, I mean, yeah. But put it like this: there's men out there that'll deal with that the same way that there's a woman out there that when she fuck up fellas, she gonna apologize immediately.
Mm-hmm.
It's just.
That's true.
Yeah,
You can't be a Nick Cannon.
You gonna. It's gonna be rare for you to find that.
You're not going to be able to find. It ain't going to be with a Nick Cannon. Lotto won't marry somebody like that. But I also think we
That's
kind
true.
of put in the cap. This
Because
conversation.
you know what?
is
You're
actually-
right. Lotto and them, or these rappers, or these people that I'm talking about, these athletes, they could get with a dude who's not necessarily on their level, and he would put up with
Mhm.
her or whatever, but they not gonna get with him because, like you said, he's not on their level.
It's kind of a two-way. I'm not saying they won't get with him, but I'm saying whatever that man is, he's not going to be affected by or have that ego that Nick Cannon will have.
Nah, yeah.
And I think we putting it on like our entertainers, but that's a conversation that a lot of women resonate with from seeing the Nick clip. Saying, oh, bet I know exactly what type of man like he is because she dealt with it on her level. A lot of people feel like, oh, just because they both got millions,
Yeah.
it's still a relatable situation because you could legit make 20 grand more than a nigga, 10 grand more than a nigga.
And then he'll
And
feel
I
slighted.
can't act like just because I'm a man that don't actually exist. It does exist.
And
I've
trust me,
seen it.
Terrell, not in no way am I saying that doesn't exist.
No,
That's
no. I know we just was limited on the. We were talking about the actresses. I was just bringing it back to everybody
Oh, okay.
because that is something.
No,
that-
I'm saying I know for a fact that like men are out here on fuckboy shit. You know what I'm saying?
their ego.
For the most part, with the ego. I'm not saying it's women's fault. Like when I was saying all the what are they not thinking that they can get married.
Yeah.
It's not because of them. It's because of like to me, the men that they have to choose from aren't the men you're talking about that will put up with them. It's the men on their level or higher. Like Angel Reese was saying, she went viral for saying, I want somebody that's 6'5" and he got to be in the NBA. Okay, cool. Well, you're not basically saying you want a man that's faithful. You're not saying you want a... You wouldn't hear her say she want a good man. Because
That's true.
you picking through the NBA. Okay, bet. Good luck.
I feel like that's something that our generation does. Ask somebody what they want out of a woman, and watch them start naming all shit that don't really have to do with like a relationship. It's either gonna be physical traits. Same with the ladies. Like saying I want to date somebody that's 6'5" and in the NBA. What, do you want him to be good with kids? Do you want him to be a family man? Do you want him to be?
Are you planning on him
kind?
building when he comes home?
Do you want him to be? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it is not just one gender or the other. We do kind of get into those. Bet you gotta fit these constructs
Yeah.
on your own, and then we can consider how we gonna even work together. And coming back to the Nick situation is like, yo, Mariah is Mariah, the Christmas queen, like the queen of Christmas. Like she.
Imagine Jay-Z coming out on an interview saying, yeah, I was with Beyonce and it was cool, but you know, I was with her. And I'm like, oh, yo, I got the baby bag. I got this. Yeah, I'm like, yo, this is Beyonce. It'd be like, yo, this is lame as shit. I
It's
fuck
like,
with Nick
that's
Cannon, but
why
this
you
is
left?
lame. Yeah. I fuck with Nick Cannon, but this to me is like, yo, you should have kept this in the top.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said nothing about this one. Baby girl get in the bath.
She don't like when she get out.
Look at you knowing everything about her. She needs the pink binky.
He's a pink binky, not blue. That's the argument, fellas. Ladies, that you're not ready for. It's not an argument. It's just parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Parenting with some disagreement. It's not an argument.
Mm-hmm.
You could be like, oh, she likes the blue one. And your girl could be like, oh, no, I think she likes the pink one. And look, this is law, Terrell. You know this. Let's say you think she like the blue. Your girl thinks she like the pink. You go to give her the pink. She throw it off. She takes the blue. Oh, you just low-key fucked up. Low-key.
How?
Because Terrell, to me, I feel like, especially with maybe whatever, maybe not everybody. I think I don't like to be, oh, maybe this would be a good combo. I don't like to be right about certain shit. I would like for Ann to be right. She's a mom. You about to get more of a boost out of it, you know?
Okay.
I will feel bad if, and maybe that's just me. I feel bad if I say, oh, she like this blanket, and Aunt say, no, she like this blanket. She do like the blanket I said. Then I start feeling bad that I said that in front of Aunt and make her feel like, because I'm thinking about the postpartum
I'm getting ready to
depression
say,
and all of that.
You are a sweet man. That is a man. Because you thinking about her, how she feel as a mom. Trust me, that will fade. Me and G go back and
Aunt
forth.
is a shit talker, so it would definitely will.
It will
fade.
100, yeah. Me and G go back and forth, and we'll be like, he don't fuck with that. No, yes, he does. Like, Crew got this thing right now where, think about it, he love eggs. Like, in the morning, it's a perfect protein
Egg.
for him. He can eat trash the rest of the day, but he gonna have eggs in the morning, and he loves strawberries, right?
Yeah.
Strawberries. He got out of grapes. He don't fuck with grapes no more. But now he not fucking with the eggs. And think about it. Random fact. I'll be like, yo, give him a waffle. He fuck with the waffle, the little small toaster joint. Gigi like, look, he don't fuck with those no more.
Put it down there.
I
he
just
smack
fed
it.
him one. So
and then
I'm
when you
on
put
my,
it down there and he smack it, you be like, yo.
Yeah, I'll be getting ready to say you still in the stage of like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
gonna let her have it. I'm in the. You think you know more than me?
Nah, yeah.
But you don't.
I told Aunt, I'm getting out of it because of the way that I feel like she a trash talker with Sonny. You know how your girl trash talk normally with friends and fam. Now when it's the kid, it's different. You know? She could be like,
Nah,
your
yeah.
dad doesn't know what binky you like. Oh, I bet.
All
Well,
right,
let me
bet. It's a
show you she
challenge.
like the green one.
Mm-hmm. Wait till she get older and pick a favorite. Right now, crew
That's
favorite.
when Aunt gonna be in for a spin because as soon as they say, come on, Sonny, come this way, come on, Sonny, and Sonny say,
I think I'm gonna stay with Dada. But crew favorite right now is G. But that's all right. It's getting ready to switch over.
That's because Dada looks like a lumberjack or a fucking construction face
Terrence,
nigga.
please, what you look like, boy?
You come in and he say, look.
Let's talk about this paper mache jacket, sweater you got on. What is that? Nylon? You got a sweater made of do-rag.
Terrell, come on. You look like
You
one
look
of you
like
look
yo
like
for
you
Halloween you went as a do-rag. Why is it so sheeny? Why is it so shiny? It look like Jimmy
What's the
Neutron
type? What's the
hair.
material, boo? Neoprene. So
Neoprene.
fuck out of here, boy. You look like your name is Neo. Weird ass nigga.
You look like you ain't even gotta iron that joint. You look like you could take that motherfucker out to wash and it be dry and not a
dry
wrinkle.
This.
Boy, you look like you be dangerous on the slip and slide with that. You gonna slip and slide with that? This motherfucker be flying.
This nigga look like one of Fat Albert friends with this fit on. Fuck out of here, boy. What was his hey? What was his singing ass nigga? Didn't all his friends sing? Oh, we're chilling with some black niggas outside. This nigga's dressed like he was in Coming to America like shit, boy.
Terrence, nah, you look like you work for Fabletics like shit. This is the Michael Rubin fit.
Nigga likes his nigga.
You look like a white boy that's kind of cool with some niggas.
You look like you.
So you got this hoodie on and you do a podcast.
Breakfast at McDowell's.
This look like some shit Casey Neistat.
Speaking of McDowell's, rest in peace to that brother, man.
John Amos.
John Amos.
We've lost legends
We lost
this
a
year.
legend this year.
We've lost legends this year. Man, we have. It's fucked up. Terrence, you said something about the oldest person in the world passing away. 115 years old.
Yes, man. Recently, the oldest person in the world passed away at 115 years old. So search her name. I don't know her name. We gotta say her name. She's a legend to be able to live 115 years old. They was talking about all of the things that this woman has seen from fucking World War I to World War II, Martin Luther King, Barack Obama. I want y'all to think.
Her name was Elizabeth Francis.
And Terrell, 115 years ago was what year? What was the year she was born? It should say.
She was born. Damn, let me see.
1909. Wow, she's a legend. 1909. Do y'all hear that? The oldest person in the world was born in 1909. Lived 115 years.
1909 and just passed away.
And just passed away.
And just now passed away. So that means you got to see everything.
You saw everything. You saw a lot. So I'm going to keep it a stack, Terrell. You're 30 years old. So that means 85 years from now, believe it or not, is 2109. 85 years from this 225 episode.
I just want to see 2100.
And the oldest woman alive is 1909, and we on episode 225.
Mm-hmm.
85 years from Terrell's 30, it'll be 2109. And you'll be 115 years old. My question to you is this. Some of y'all might not live to see 60. Right?
Why you say some of y'all and not some of us?
Because I'm going to be there. Some of y'all might not see 60 yet.
Right.
But this lady literally lived 115 years. For anybody who think that your story sells short, maybe I'm being the guy that's saying, trying to make, the inspiration come from the moment or whatever. But like 85 years, Terrell, if you only gonna get 60 years, What if I told you to wait 15 years from now, then start? That would mean 15 years from now, you still have 60. It made me think about the Samuel L. Jackson who started his career in his 20s, 30s, but it really didn't take off till his 40s.
Yeah.
Or Viola Davis, whose career didn't really take off until I was 40. James Earl Jones' career didn't really take off till I was 40.
Al Pacino, De Niro.
I did Mufasa.
They were old.
I did Mufasa when I was 43, 44.
Mm-hmm.
I did Mufasa. That was my childhood 2 years before I was born, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like...
1 year after he was born, 95.
When you think about it, y'all...
And we just lost James Earl Jones.
We just lost...
30 years after.
30 years after he was doing some shit in his hay at 40.
Mm-hmm. And had already been in Claudine.
You 15, 16, 18, 21, 25, 29, 40. And you worried about all of the bullshit that you haven't done, haven't yet did, you're behind on. What if you get 115? You're going to be an old motherfucker at 113 hoping that they bring my pill box. Because it can't be much to look forward to when you're that old.
Let's bring it down from 115, right? Because that's oldest person ever in history. But you know what's a lot more common? 80. Do you know 80 is still 50 years from us?
80 is still 50 years from us?
50! 50 years from us being 80. That's crazy to me. So much can happen, so much can change. Did you see the tweet that was going around about Timothy Chalamet and Tom Holland's careers?
No.
The dude said, he compared Timothy Chalamet's career now at 20, whatever he is, and Tom Holland's career now at 20, whatever he is, to Al Pacino and Robert De Niro when they were in their 20s. He was like, yo, when Pacino and De Niro were in their 20s, they had like a short film done a piece in one movie. And that haven't even broke yet.
That's a fact.
And so...
Shout out to the people that went and watched Hi Mom when I recommended. Those are some of the films that started De Niro's career.
100%. And you know what? It came from a conversation about people saying that Tom Holland, all he did good for is Spider-Man. He fell off.
He washed.
All he could do is the team. It's like, yo, we don't know what we about to get from this. This motherfucker haven't even started doing dad roles yet or save the day roles yet. They don't see there's fortune in being able to still play the teenager in a movie.
Bryan Cranston became a star at 50 with Breaking Bad.
Yeah, you were Malcolm in the Middle's dad.
I was the funny dad from Malcolm in the Middle to being a perennial TV star.
Yeah, spearheaded one of the best shows of all time.
They knew I was winning when they said my name. They knew I was going to win the Emmy.
You legit kept Game of Thrones from Emmys because you was that good.
That's the LeBron. What, you know the run that they said, yo, you could have got a ring, but you was just balling with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Game of Thrones really no Emmys because Breaking Bad was that good, man.
Telling you, he was that good in it. And so I think we saying all of this to say, like, this new generation, and we have one of our most famous went viral TikToks is us talking about how the new generation don't feel like they should enjoy anything. They all under the pressure of time.
They are.
But what people need to focus on, and the thing you should be taking serious for later, is your health. That's why I came in here and told Terrance, I said, yo, I think I might be done, like, doing the McDonald's thing. And doing, like, I'm about to go get a quick chicken and fry type thing from these fast joints. Because I started saying, damn, you know what? I'm not 20 graduating from college no more. You know how your aunt got diabetes, your uncle got something, maybe Aunt Cheryl lost a foot. You get into that age, or like me, everybody that's late 20s, 30s, you at the age where shit like that start festering.
Yeah.
So what we should be focusing on is our health. Go to the fucking doctor, fellas. A lot of fellas that moved out of your mom's house, you haven't been to the doctor but a handful of times since. Definitely go, especially y'all that's still on her insurance and ain't got to pay.
And you ain't got to pay?
Come on, man. I took them days for granted.
And then this, especially for my people who have a little shit, you know who you are. This might sound loud to you, but you've been feeling a certain way and you've been ignoring it.
Mm-hmm.
You've been feeling a little twinge every time you do that one thing. It could be something you're not supposed to do.
Every time I lift my arm,
Every
I feel like
time
I
I
hit
lift
my
my arm, I feel like yeah.
Why is that?
Or look, every time I take a drink, you know, I normally get drunk on Fridays, but every time I've been taking a drink, I get this pain. Okay, so now you see, look, you can still drink. You just need to go figure out what that is, bro. For that pain not be something that's going to go away with an antibiotic or a Motrin 640. They'll give Terrell 4. They'll give Terrell an 800 Motrin, and he'll smack 2 of them.
Terrence,
One
that's
thing
not
about
true.
me, y'all,
They'll give me
I do not do pills.
Did you see the thing that came out about medicine? When they were talking about how painkillers talk to the things in your brain that tell you where it's pain and cloud it. So you're really not killing the pain. It's just telling your brain not to focus on it.
Damn.
So your body does the work. That's why you gotta hydrate and do other shit.
So you can.
And the painkiller just make it so your brain not really thinking about the pain. Y'all, I don't know anything. I'm reading this shit on Twitter like, damn, that makes sense if that's true. But you're right though. Go get checked out. Get a checkup. I'm not trying to serious us out.
Just get your shit back right. You straight. You go to the doctor and be like, oh, okay, I'm good. Trust me. Y'all know how many times I went to the doctor thinking it was going to be some heavy shit. I just went to the dentist. When I got them feelings, do y'all know what I thought they was going to say? I thought they were going to say, nigga, your teeth are falling the fuck out. You need to call your family and tell them you are not leaving.
Yeah.
That's what I thought they was about to tell me. For some reason. Am I having mass tooth pain? No. I just felt like, oh shit, I ain't been for a minute. They gonna say, nigga, what the fuck you been doing?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna try to clean up in there. I'm gonna try to get in there.
Yeah, I guess that's how you feel.
Yeah.
Going. But we having a conversation, y'all. This conversation started with us talking about a 115-year-old woman. Right?
Yeah.
We started talking about getting to 80. This the part that people take for granted.
This part.
Not that you didn't get the job that you wanted or I've been saying I'm going to do this for a long time. Fuck it. You may not figure that shit out until you hit 40, like we said.
Until you hit 40.
But the one thing you can't take for granted, the one thing that will check you out of here fast is if you bullshit your health. And for me, somebody who feel like they don't have the best diet, you eating a bunch of shit and it's cool now because you a skinny nigga. You got a fast metabolism. You've had your fast metabolism the whole life. Cool. That won't stop you from some shit festering.
And that's what I'm saying. And then you got to look at the clock and understand that everybody can hold the trophy at any point in this life. And you just got to wait your turn. You could be the young nigga that holds the trophy up in year 2. Second year, you a championship trophy holding motherfucker. But guess what? That's year 2. You still got to go. Or you could be an Al Horford type of person who gets your championship trophy in year 22, year 21. But look at what you are when you're holding a trophy. Look at everything that you done been through, everything you done set up for yourself. Al Horford is good. I played in the league 20 years, finally won. Terrell, think about the dude that wins the championship in the second year.
He's
still not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it ain't about what you see around you, because I'm saying that because I know these YNs. You look at your peer and see he got a championship trophy and he only this age. Goddamn. Okay, well, guess what? The more you compare yourself to him, you don't know his path. He don't know your path. Fuck it. His nine different from yours.
Yep.
When you hold your trophy up, it's going to be in your time when it's time to.
Right.
Because sometimes perfect timing, it feels like you late.
You too late. And you know what's crazy? If you focus too much on everybody else, when it's your trophy moment, it won't be good enough for you.
It won't be good. You look at
it won't even feel like
it.
it. You'll always feel like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we don't be grateful for what we did already. I always tell people, said on this podcast, years, we make our W's lowercase, and we capitalize the fuck out of our L's.
Yeah.
Somebody break your car window, it's the end of the fucking world. Right? You get a promotion at work. Somebody say, hey, yo, that's dope. You got a promotion. You like, yeah, it's all good. I'm really trying. Hold up. Let's celebrate that.
Yeah, celebrate your dub.
I be having to tell the Fion sometimes, like, yo, we're celebrating this.
Yeah.
You know? Like, no small W's here.
No small dubs.
But let's get to Chance and a Choice. I got one to start if you want me to start us off.
Go ahead.
Chance and a Choice. Sometimes in life, la-di-da, you get a chance and choice.
Hold on, wait. La-di-da. What the fuck was that bullshit? Don't start that Fat Albert music bullshit here. Sometimes
These niggas didn't
in life,
even do music.
Fat Albert and them did do music. Terrell, all they did was stand outside and sing and play kickball or some shit.
I don't know.
You look like you was in the movie.
You old as shit talking about Fat Albert too.
No
Old
bullshit.
nigga.
They don't know who Fat Albert is. I'm just talking about because he got on a junkyard fit. You look like the nigga. You really have a junkyard fit on. It's the hat.
I'm in my fall cozy season, y'all. I'm sorry.
I like the vibe,
A
though.
lot of brown, a lot of burnt, a lot of...
brown. We haven't wore brown once.
I just wore brown.
What did he wear brown on, y'all? Never seen this nigga wear brown.
Terrance, you have seen me in brown. I swear. Go ahead and do the what's the name? Because I swear I wore brown the last one of these podcasts.
Sometimes in life, a man gets a chance and a choice and a choice and a chance. And what a man chooses to do with his chance, that's his choice, you know what I mean? Huh?
All right, bet. I got the
Halloween
first one.
edition.
It's Halloween edition. Big shout out to everybody that's going trick-or-treating. Be careful.
Who?
Parents,
my parents
people
out there.
that's going. I don't know why I said that. I still think about motherfuckers with kids. Shout out to y'all if you going to
But
a
they-
legit situation.
those are
This is perfect for my chance and a choice.
Bet.
You get the chance to attend a wild Halloween party with lots of drinking, music, and dancing. Or you can go to a laid-back, spooky dinner party that has gourmet food, cocktails, and games.
I say I will take. What was the first one?
This motherfucker got the damn attention span.
Nah, you got a
Of a
whole lot of
labradoodle.
explanations on top of that. Spooky, scary,
Says
fun
the nigga that
party.
asked me last week if you would rather get eaten. That's the funniest joint. That's the funniest clip to watch when you think about the question. If you'd rather get eaten by lions or paralyzed and bee and then attacked by... Okay.
Whoa.
But look, you get the chance to attend a wild Halloween party with lots of drinking, music, dancing. So a lituation, like a... You go to a
Yeah.
party, everybody in that joint getting... You know what I'm saying?
This is my perfect example for that. Drumline in the beginning when Nick Cannon was like, yo, I know this spot where they say the girls get crazy. Y'all trying to fuck with it? And it was like,
Yes. Okay, yeah. They was in the
That
club,
joint.
yeah. Yeah, but not quite, because that's still club vibe. But
yeah.
like legit, a Halloween party, you know, all right, bet, we're going to be drinking. It's going to be loud-ass music. Or you can go to a spooky dinner kickback type situation where they going to have food and drinks and it's still Halloween. And they going to have like games and shit. Like Uno, we going to play, you know, Taboo.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you, cool. I was going to ask you which one you was going to pick, and then I got a follow-up question.
The me with the kid, me with baby girl, says I want to keep it chill. I'm going to do the game night. I can wear my costume. I can talk about my costume. People not just going to say what I am. I can explain what I am. If I'm going to just be a meme or some shit, or if I'm going to be something that needs explaining, I would rather go to a function like that. Games, food of my choice when I want it. I ain't got to buy it. It's just kind of grab and go. When we in Seattle, we do a lot more shit like that. Local, yo, homie, pull up, good vibes, shit like that. Party, if it was younger me though, the younger me would rather go to the party, the dance, the vibes. Okay,
Well,
yeah,
that was
I'm
my
out there
follow-up
trying to
because I was going to say, if you're single, which one do you pick then?
the game night, easy. Game night, easy.
And Terrance, niggas will think, if I want to meet somebody, depending on the type of person you're trying to meet. If you're looking for a jump, go to the dance joint. If you try and meet somebody though,
You try to meet like your future girl,
Go
you need
to
to
the
go
game
to the
night.
game night. You want to know why? She's single. She just trying to get out the house. She got her costume.
probably came with a friend.
Probably came with a friend like how you going.
Uh-huh.
And then you'll find yourself saying, damn, where the single people in here? Oh, she's single? Oh, okay, cool. You find your way over there, introduce yourself, talk to her. You never know, man.
Y'all might have
Or
a little
look,
something for
fuck
the game.
around and go over there and talk to her and say, yeah, I got a molar back here that I'm getting filled on Monday. And they saying that this is one of the first molars they ever seen with a cavity this size. And you know what she say? Really? You know, I studied dental up in Braxton, New York. Yeah, I'm from Braxton, New York, and I studied it. Guess what? Match made in heaven, all because you chose to go out, be a social butterfly.
That's the most random.
And now, shorty that you marry, yeah, I met her because when I was first getting my molar, the molar that I got in the back here, it was getting ready to kill me. It had a 19-inch. You never talked to an old nigga like that? That's when I met my wife. She was the...
That's when I met Claretta. Yeah, but that don't work. If there's somebody, you meet somebody and the first thing they tell you...
all say we met on Instagram.
Nah, for sure. A fact.
But that's also something. Yeah, but we did.
Think about it. The joint you been liking shorty pics. You see her at the music party. Hold on, wait. We see at the music party.
Right.
You got way less of a chance to even say anything to his loud ass party. You got to wait for the let out or whatever.
Then you trying to talk to her sweaty.
Exactly. You screaming in shorty ear.
You popping your shirt the whole time talking to her.
Versus if you go to the game night situation, see shorty there. Oh, you
Come
good.
on.
I've done it before, fellas.
Now y'all low-key get to go through the game night on a fake we came together type tip. Or let's say you talking to shorty. Her friend having a night. Trust me, that's much better than her friend having a party. Yo, my friend having a brunch. So I want you to be there. You go there, stand there. She dick eat her friend all night. All of that shit all night. You're standing there chaperoning. Then she talking about it at the end of the night, how she wish we could have spent more time. You go home.
Oh, yeah. See, that's a little different. Yeah.
You just play a bodyguard. That's really what that is.
Fellas, it was nothing better. I'm out the game, you know? But it was nothing better than back in the day, a situation where I know her, but I like her friend, and I know her on a platonic level. I never tried to fuck or nothing like that. So I could go to her and be like, yo, it's good to see you, whatever.
Meet the
friend.
Yeah.
Then you could parlay with the friend if you got a little riz, fellas.
I'm telling you. You're in this game to get out.
You in the game to get out. That's a fact. That's not true for everybody though, Terrance. You a old nigga.
But think about it, Terrell.
You an old nigga. If I'm 22, I might go to the...
Terrell, always been in the game to get the fuck out. Always. Always was a nigga with a girlfriend. Never was a nigga with 5 shorties. Maybe one point in my life. The golden era. I was flying very high. Big beak shit. Anyway, there's always time to get the fuck out. And that's always the goal, fellas. Find shorty. Wife shorty. That's it. This dude, did you see the dude who was walking? He was like, I always go to Home Depot around this time, Halloween. Because when you go over by the backyard shit, they got all the backyard shit on sale. The lawn chairs, umbrellas. So I'm over here looking at my backyard. I'm going to just do this. Dude had gray in the middle of his beard right here. I know I'm going to have that. I said, you know what, fellas? It's this the part we want. This the part we all want to get to. He didn't say anything like, you know what, now I'm an old nigga. Now I can go to any club I want. It ain't going to be about where you stand and nodding your head at as a 40, 50-year-old nigga. You're going to want shorty in the crib that you trust with them babies while you outside with your John Deere or your whatever, because you're going to become
Terrance,
the old nigga that
but
birthed you. Terrell, think about it. You're going to become an old nigga.
You right, but it take for you to get to 30 to want to settle. For some people, think about it, T. And then think about what they have to deal with. The young, we talking to the fellas, ladies. I know y'all got to deal with a lot of
ladies.
But look, these young niggas are not finding wifey at 22. They finding shorty who want to be outside.
Man, you can find wifey at 22.
You can find her.
It's gonna
She
be
be
harder.
there.
Stop listening to niggas like Terrell. People getting married all around you. People finding wifey all around you. Your man got a girl, don't he?
Yeah, but
she got a dude. Your homegirl got a dude.
Yeah, but you
Why
gotta
them,
find...
not you? Why them, not you? Why is it not your time?
Terrance, it was a point where it wasn't my time. It was a time where it wasn't your time. And
if
I could
I
have
was-
did the exact same thing
and
you
if-
did.
And if
I don't like this motherfucker finger in my face.
I put my finger in his face.
We like the
wait
two
for
niggas that was
pussy
fighting
nigga
over
to do
2K?
his time. You see, I just left it there. I'm not even talking.
But Terrance, you was at a point in your life where you had to... What are you of? You look...
Fucking finger in my damn face.
You built like a jaguar. You act like a jaguar.
Terrell want to do this.
Terrance, it was a point in your life. It was a point in your life where you was in that spot, where you didn't have nobody, and it would have been easy for somebody to say, your brother's got a girl, this person's got a girl, this person's together.
I'm not telling you it's easy to get a girl. All I'm saying is, ladies, fellas, yo, your time is coming. Don't get out the game. You're in this game to get out.
There was a point.
Why you think? And look, the reason why I'm saying that, Trey, remember, think about Hinge. Think about these dating apps. What they tell you, you got this app till you delete it.
That's the Hinge app.
You got this app till you delete it. You in till you off. Don't nobody who met somebody on a dating app still have that dating app.
Dad, that's not true. Depending on the app. It's a lot of niggas out here and a lot of women out here.
We're not talking about flings.
That
We're talking
use
about
the-
when you finally meet.
Okay, yeah, but you also talk about think about it. Beyonce is like a mother, and think about it. Beyonce on stage. I'm not on stage as a mother. There was a point where she said, "Ladies, leave your man at home. The club is full of ballers and they pockets full of grown." These young niggas are dealing with that Beyonce. They ain't you telling them get out the game and get your. Sometimes it ain't.
No, I'm saying even y'all favorite creators will tell you. Even though it's hard out here, yeah, shorty just want me for this. The ultimate goal is one.
Ultimate goal is one. That's
Did
a
you
fact.
see Future walking in the club with all them joints?
I did not.
Future walked in the club and it looked like he was with lawyer women. Women with like serious faces. Search Future arrive women. First off, this is nothing new with Pluto.
Go ahead and glaze the nigga a little bit. Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. If you don't like the truth and you want to call it glazing, fuck it. It's the truth. That nigga shows up. That nigga showed up with lawyer face joints. Joints that don't look like IG. And you know what I said? Look at all of these dummies. A bunch of dumbass women walking in. Y'all all walking in behind Future with 8 baby mothers. And I said, damn, when you really think about it, the world is majority dumb. Majority followers. Majority we doing. I want you to think about this, y'all. Most people doing what they see other people do.
That's the truth.
It's your turn to control the universe. We do it. My baby girl born 9/18. We control the universe. Me and An, we morphed it. Me and An like Avatar. Yeah. See, we don't drive around. Yeah, we fly.
You look like you already.
You are dressed like you on an off. You dressed like you're in the Avatar universe. Look at him. You look like dressed like an Avatar.
Tez, it look like your sweater is made from punching bag leather, or like it looked like you got this sweater off the mannequin at the front of the beauty supply. So you had the Asian dude at the front snatch it off so you could put it on.
You know a lot about the beauty supply. Nigga got his microwave from there. Fuck out of there, boy.
Please, I would never get a microwave from a beauty supply. Are you kidding me? My microwave is low key, almost better than yours.
Your microwave not better than mine. Niggas competitive or whatever.
All right, come on, T. You got one more so we can rap.
Okay, yeah. One more Halloween chance in that y'all ass. Would you rather be the only one without a costume? Or the only one in a costume?
Make me the only one without a costume because I can take whatever I have on and try to like sell it as a character some type of way. You the only motherfucker in there dressed like Chucky. You look like damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'll say this. If you're the only person without a costume, you're arguably the lamest person in the room. No shade against who you are as a person, but for a costume party, you not having a costume on
Makes you lame.
Makes you low-key the lamest person in the room. Now, let's just say that this is a regular party, right?
What if you came dressed as, like you? What if you just said, I'm Michael Rubin?
Lamest person in the room. You didn't wear a costume. And it's okay. You should know, everybody, I'm going to a costume party without a costume. I'm lame for the night. But I'm here for the vibes. Cool. You can get in.
You can still get off. You can provide people with liquor or tree or something that make the...
You know, it ain't a big deal to people who don't give a fuck, which is most people. But in a party where nobody's really wearing costumes and you wore a costume, it don't matter what it is, you're arguably one of the coolest people in the room at that party.
Yeah.
The nigga with the costume, you think, why does he have a costume on? Don't know, but he's probably dope, free, living in his own world.
And it's Halloween, so nobody's going to say, wow. They're going to be like, oh, he wore a costume.
He wore a costume because it's Halloween. They ain't say wear a costume, but he did. I'm telling you, I went back and forth on this one. I said, you know what? I'd rather be the person that doesn't have a costume because I don't want to stand out. Fuck that. I'd rather be the only. I'd rather me and Terrell walk in as mustard and ketchup with the big ass mustard and ketchup joint. And why are they dressed like that? We don't know, but I'm telling you,
we do know it's Halloween. It is Halloween. Why the hell y'all think we just thought?
Well, it is Halloween. I'm just saying, without a costume thing, it is kind of like, why you niggas show up to my all black affair with.
You got on a retired Deion Sanders fit. That's what it is. You look like the coach of the Buffs.
This is a Colorado.
It looked like some shit he would wear. That is, I couldn't put my
fuck out of
thing
here,
on
boy.
it.
You got
It's
a
the white
Huckleberry
cap.
Finn fit on, boy. Nigga got the face of a book reader. Fuck
Shout out to
outta
everybody
here.
that read.
You look like a North Face ad. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You look like the ad on a North Face. All he missing is the vest, the green vest.
Y'all should have seen what this nigga was getting ready to put on. It's Mr. Rogers fit. All right, bet. Movie suggestion of the week. Movie suggestion of the week for me is going to be Smile 2, y'all. It's Halloween. If you need something to take your lady to go see and you want to be actually scared, definitely go see that joint. Horror buffs, can we just relax? We get it's not the fucking Shining. We get it's not Midsommar. It's just fuck, we're having a good time.
The bad
Here
thing
come
these
the horror
days,
buffs. Oh, this movie's fucking. You're right.
It's
It
only
should be
because-
bad, but damn.
I don't think these movies be bad. I think it just, we're so deprived of good movies that when we finally get something decent, we want to go and then put it with the greats. I want you to imagine there's been no good quarterback play for a long time in the NFL. Everybody throwing interceptions, Dirk doing nothing. This dude finally throws less interceptions than touchdowns. Still has a horrible season, and we say, oh, we got a new Brady. You'd be like, all right, y'all, I've been there for the real era of horror. And Smile,
I wouldn't put in the same category with like the Halloween remakes, the Scream remakes.
Nah, yeah.
The joints where you going, all right, it's a scary movie and it's not good. Smile is an original concept. It's a sequel to the first one, so you should definitely watch the first one first, but you don't have to. But it's actually pretty good movie.
100%.
It's a decent watch.
Smile is definitely in Horror Hall of Fame.
For what they net, right?
Yeah.
For
Their box office performance last year, or I think 2 years ago, was nuts.
Yeah.
For the first one. Also, marketing Hall of Fame. 2, you gotta think about it. It is hard for horror movies to sell without this guy. The scary thing. And I think Smile 2, you put it in the same market as the Jaws, the Paranormal Activity.
Yes.
We are afraid of the theme of the movie and not just the scary guy that might come around the corner. We actually afraid of like what this movie entails. Yo, in this movie, this happens.
Mm-hmm.
You're not saying, yo, in this movie, there's this crazy ass man chasing after this woman.
Mm-hmm.
Different.
But yeah, it's in theaters. Check it out.
My movie suggestion of the week is going to be on YouTube Premium. Believe it or not, it's going to be called The Sixth Man. Marlon Wayans.
Nigga, we were supposed to do scary movies.
This is a Halloween movie. This is a Halloween, me and my girl in the house trick or treat. We giving out candy movie.
Okay.
Look, it's not.
The way he justified it. All right, go ahead, though. That's a great movie.
It's a great movie. Means a lot to me and Terrell. Believe it or not, I was telling A-Train, you know. It's basically a movie about a guy who has a brother. His brother passes away, but his brother was like the best player on the basketball team. And the ghost of his brother is like helping them to still play. But it's got it's got Marlon Wayans in it. It's got Dwayne Wayne in it.
Yep. That's a classic.
It's a classic, man.
It's old, and that's
That's
1990.
a classic film right there. Sixth Man is on YouTube Premium for the free ski.
They got some good shit coming to Max.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Choppa,
They got some
choppa.
good, y'all. Y'all know they upload new titles to Max the first of every month. The November slate. Just go look at it. That's all I'm gonna say. But that is gonna wrap it for episode 225. I want to give a big shout out to everybody that follows the main channel that you probably met us on. Y'all know we upload most of our content on Patreon first. But for the next 4 weeks, starting with this past Friday, we're uploading album reactions that we did early in the year for albums that we think are the most special projects of the year that should be considered for some type of award. Some of the projects maybe shouldn't be Grammy winners, but some of our favorite reactions of the year are going to be dropping on the next few Fridays on the main channel. And that's if you haven't seen them on Patreon. And if you have watched some of our reactions on Patreon, the one we just uploaded, the future one, was from March. Rewatching that joint, post everything in terms of where the rap game is now, it's such a different perspective. Like, damn, these niggas had no idea what this shit was getting ready to really turn into. So, tapping with us there and tapping with us on Patreon, but that is going to wrap 225. Terrance, I'll let you say whatever you got to say to close.
Nah, 100%, man. The next level of Patreon is like literally right. It's like the big cloud that's coming right over us. The next level of Patreon is coming here, so stay locked in and get ready for that. Yeah.
That's it, y'all. Stay safe. The weather's changing. Don't get sick. Take vitamin C. Next time.